So I was thinking, what's the best way to get you guys introduced to some of the key skills around co-creative leadership? And what we're going to do is we're going to talk, the next few slides are going to be the top 5 skills required for a co-creative leader. So if you want to learn to be a co-creative leader, these are the things you need to work on. Make sense? The first skill, they're a voice among many inside the conversation. So I see leaders sometimes, and this is when I talk about the confusion between leadership, directivity, leadership being I need to get everyone to do stuff. Sometimes it's hard for leaders to be a voice inside the conversation. I have leaders sometimes that come to see me and that say, Steph, you know something? I have a problem. Every time I'm in a discussion with my management team, every time I'm in a conversation with people in my organization, as soon as I put a suggestion out there, everyone just defers to me. So I don't know what to do anymore. So what I'm doing now is I'm letting everyone talk, and once everyone put their ideas out there, and I'm sure that all the ideas are out there, then I speak. So a few of those execs, I usually tell them, well, isn't that nice? Now you're really keeping the last word for yourself. How can you be a voice among many inside the conversation? How can you listen to the ideas that are going around and saying, oh, there's a nice idea here. There's a nice idea there. How about we try this? Yes? No? What do we need to change? That's being part of the conversation. It's not trying to inflict our ideas. It's about being able to bring our ideas to the table. One of the things that I do with leaders, and I'll be specific because I've worked with a few, often when we do workshops, and we do workshops with their teams, what I tell the GMs is I tell them just take a step back and just see what happens. Just take a little step back. And sometimes you give 5 minutes to a conversation, and you leave the people there without the GM that jumps in with an idea, and people figure it out. People come up with something, and sometimes they'll come up with something which is completely unexpected, which is something that, I had one GM once tell me, we were doing a workshop together, we were doing a change management workshop, and inside the change management workshop, we were trying to create a vision for what change are we trying to bring. So we had tables that were going around and rotating people, and the GM intentionally stayed away from the table that was talking the vision after the first round. Intentionally. He said, I was curious and I wanted to see what would happen. And the team came up with something, and at the end of the meeting, he said, wow, I didn't know my team was capable of doing this. I didn't know they had this potential. How did you do that? I didn't do anything, they did. We just listened. We just worked the ideas together. So how can you be a voice in the conversation and not have to be the person that speaks last? That's a red flag. If you're the person that needs to speak last, you're not at the right, you're probably not doing the right thing. You have to see how am I getting involved in this, and can I do it differently?